So judgment has been handed down against a former police captain, Roshanlal Banawo. Three foiled attempts were made to assassinate Major General Francis Slambert, who is the Umzinyathi District Commissioner. Newzroom Afrika Silethiwe Ndlovu has those details.
So we know that sentencing has now been handed down, but of course there's a number of remarks that have come in. This is now post that judgment, and I'm just going to bring in the Provincial Police Commissioner, Ndlovu, to speak to us. Firstly, Commissioner, thank you so much for your time. Just to start off with your remarks coming from that judgment.
Yeah, we really appreciate the judgment that has been handed down. We will have, of course, wanted more, but 10 years, we can do it 10 years. We hope that when he comes back, he will be a changed man. As old as he is, we hope that he will be exemplary to other people not to do wrong.
I want to talk about your concerns, Commissioner, when you look at rogue police officers. What is your concern there?
Yeah, it's a serious worry because we are given the trust by society to protect them. But if one of us does wrong, it affects the entire image of the organization. And to rebuild that and to fix that, it takes a lot. So we have to go extra mile to convince communities that not all of us are bad, but we know that it's only few bad animals that we have. And yes, we have a couple of our colleagues that might be lazy, that don't want to serve the society out there. They might not be doing bad, they might not be doing crime, but they just don't deliver service that is expected. And that on its own also damages our image. So that's why we keep reminding the management of the SAPS. We've had a session last week with them. All the station commanders, anyone that calls himself a commander, we have to bring them under one roof because they have a responsibility to guide these young ones. They have a responsibility to supervise them. If the young ones are going off track, they need to correct them and bring them back and keep reminding them why they are in this organization.
And lastly, Commissioner, I heard you speak about how, 10 years perhaps you would have wanted more. But do you feel as if law and order has been restored, or do you feel as if the punishment could have been harsher?
Yeah, well, obviously, when a man organizes a murder, and he organized that by phoning people around and giving them money. So when he is behind bars, he can still do the same thing. Because in behind bars, he still has access to phones, he still has access to money, he can still be able to organize whatever he organized. So obviously the wish that we have is that wherever he's going, he wouldn't have access to any of the outside world, so that at least we feel safer. But yes, he's behind bars, but why was he sentenced? He was sentenced because he didn't necessarily want to do the job himself, but he was coordinating, arranging people to do the job for himself, for him. He can still do that when he's behind bars. So as much as we're happy with the sentence, but to be honest with you, we still have to keep looking over our shoulders because we cannot say when a man is behind bars, we are safe. We cannot say that. Not in the current setup of our correctional services.
Commissioner, thank you so much for your time. That's the Provincial Police Commissioner, Ndlovu, speaking to us not just about his remarks coming out of court after that sentencing, but also just, the sentencing as a whole and what that means also for the SAPS. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Silethiwe Ndlovu in Newcastle.